Hey, it's Dr. Allen here. We're going to go over our crossover symmetry bands. These are going to be used to strengthen and activate the muscles in your back to pull you out of that rounded forward position. So the way we're going to do this, we're going to have Darcy demonstrating here, and we're going to cross the bands first. So you're going to hold on to the bands nice and still. Now you're going to back up until you feel a little bit of tension on the bands. Once that tension is there, kind of pulling your arms forward, you know you're in a pretty good position. Now from this part here, we're going to stack our posture. So we're going to go hips over your ankles, shoulders over your hips, ears over your shoulders. And now you're going to tuck that chin slightly. So you want to be in a nice stacked position here. A lot of the times what I'll see is patients will actually hyperextend their lower back, which could actually create problems down here. So be very careful of that. Make sure you're kind of drawing your belly button in towards your spine, locking that in place. And again, making sure you're right on top of your shoulders with your ears. We don't want to create a bad posture. We want to fix a posture that's faulty. Now from here, we're going to start with 3 different movements. We're going to do our I, which will be straight up towards your ears with your biceps. Good, and come down nice and slow. Now the important thing on this is going to be our pacing. Next one, we're going to go into a Y, which is about a 45-degree angle outward. Good, and then forward. And then the T will be straight out, perpendicular to the ground. And about a 3-second count back, hold, 3-second count forward. Good, now we're going to do a low row. Now on this one, make sure you rotate your palms forward, lift your chest tall, and press straight back with the backs of your hands. And right about there is where you're going to want to stop on this one. Darcy, show what will happen if you go way back beyond that. So what ends up happening is you start to roll your shoulder forward, and you're actually creating more of a rounding in the mid-back. So we want to avoid that as much as possible. Perfect. So now again, we'll go one more set. We'll go I, all the way up, slow and steady, 3-second count, 2, 1, back to neutral. We'll do the Y, 45 degrees out, hold, 2, 3, down to the T, hold, 3-second count, 2, 1, good. And then the low row, palms forward. Now right here, get really strong in your posture, draw the belly button in, good, and then slow forward. The slower you move on this, the more effective it's going to be. Perfect. So that's our crossover symmetry. You can go up in weight, but I'll bet you if you use a lower weight and you actually go slower, you're going to get more of a muscle activation. A lot of these higher weights, they're very advanced. So I'd stick with the 3 pounds for right now. If you get really good with that, maybe after a week or 2, you could switch up to the 7. But I wouldn't even go with the 10s or the 15s at this point, or 25. Just start light. Nice and easy. If any of this creates pain, pinching, numbness, tingling, let one of us know and we can modify it for you. But that's where we're at. Have fun with this one. Be safe, have fun, get at it.